Niching down even further is probably the thing that will finally help you achieve the results you're looking for, yet almost everybody is afraid to do it. And honestly, me too. It took me over 2 million visitors for the data to slap me in the face and show me that I was wrong. So I'd like to walk through that data with you, show you exactly why and how to niche down now, and then later, once you're already seeing massive success, expand your market back out again to reach more people. You'll see exactly how massive influencers you already know have done this as well. Because again, I want to prove to you that it works, so maybe you'll finally do it. Now the big concern with niching down is that you'll be shutting people out, so to speak. You produce a piece of content, an article, a video, a podcast, and you cater it for a specific person. And because of that, the logical thought is that anybody who does not fit that criteria won't bother to consume it. And while this may be true to a small extent, the effect isn't as big as you might think. In 2022, I took my business site, jamesmcallisteronline.com, and started publishing articles that would have been considered very off-topic. Things like social media, tech, and shopping, for example. I hid these off to a smaller corner of the site, so my main content was still there for my small but regular audience. And I posted nearly 1,000 articles on the site that previously would have been considered off-topic. Now, this site is still branded as a business-themed site. The navigation includes links to the various business categories I offer, and the top has my website's tagline, your friend in business and in life. Email forms were present on the pages for business-related offers. My author bio talks about my business experience, and I still had ads for my various business courses. Even within the articles themselves, I still often use business-themed examples when demonstrating points. And guess what? Out of over 2 million people that visited the website, not a single person cared. I got more complaints about my physical appearance than the fact that my niche did not match. Which, to be fair, my photo hadn't been updated in like 10 years, so yes, David, I still do look like I'm in high school. Fair point. Anyhow, I noticed the same thing when watching videos on YouTube as well. People will narrow down the focus of their content with a unique filter or perspective. Say, making a video for women, or through Christian viewpoints. You can bet that the videos made for women still get views from men, and the ones that share Christian viewpoints to demonstrate their lessons still get viewed by non-Christians. Yet, this will surely be off-putting for some people. So why does niching down and focusing on a specific person work so well? It's because ultimately, it's not the number of views that matter, it's the number of conversions. And this is why niching down can make all the difference. Today, the marketplace is flooded with creators in just about every niche, yet there is still more opportunity than ever if you approach it the right way. People don't follow other people for the content or the ideas alone. They want to know that as a creator, you truly understand them and their needs. They want to know that what you're saying applies to them. By tailoring your content to a specific person, you decrease the perceived risk they have of following you, consuming your content, or purchasing your programs. This also means that you are no longer competing with every single creator in your space. You're only competing with a handful of other people in the exact same niche, targeting the exact same person. This can decrease your number of competitors from literally thousands to less than 5. Sam Walton says, if everybody is doing it one way, there's a good chance you can find your niche by going exactly in the opposite direction. This means not following what the biggest creators are doing, but niching down until you're unique in the marketplace. To illustrate, let me share a personal example. Despite never really taking it that seriously, I started this YouTube channel to teach business lessons I knew. I've done a lot of different ventures over my life. Blogging, freelancing, running a factory, and hundreds of thousands of products sold with e-commerce. So I've published videos on all these topics kind of sporadically. While they all fell under the topic of business, the target audience is pretty different for all these. So I'm completely reworking my site, and soon my channel, to focus specifically on content creators and content marketing. But more specifically, I want to focus a lot on people who want to start a business not to get rich and live this sort of flashy, luxurious lifestyle, but so they can spend more time with their families. The information will pretty much be the same, and most non-parents would still find it useful, but I'm taking it from a new angle. This mission came to me after losing a child myself, and knowing I would have given up everything just to get another day or even another hour being a parent again. It's very important to me personally. Think about it this way. Different subsets of a market, in this case parents, have different concerns. They have different things that would hold them back from a sale. For example, they may believe that a program would work for a young 20-something with lots of spare time, but not for them. They have different reservations that would prevent them from trusting you. Different priorities and things they really want out of life. They probably don't have a lot of spare time. They might be stuck in a job they hate, seeing their children grow up without them, which, I mean, let's be honest, that hurts. Therefore, you won't really resonate with most of these people making sales pages about living as a baller with Lamborghinis in your garage, surrounded by hot women. These things don't matter as much to them as being able to spend time with their partners and their children. And being so vague that you try to do both means you never really end up resonating with either group. Hopefully you get the idea. If you create a customer avatar for different potential groups of people, you'll really get a full understanding of how the approach can be so different depending on who you're targeting. I do sell an 18-page workbook pretty cheap on our website, which I'll link to in the description if you want to learn more. There is one more important point that I want to make regarding niching down. You don't have to do it forever. In fact, one of my favorite strategies involves niching down to later niche up. The premise is this: you start out focusing on an extremely specific sub-niche. You produce all the content you can on it until you've reached what you believe to be the entire market or growth plateaus. Then you expand it back out to a broader market. You keep doing this over time until the brand not only covers the broader niche entirely, but you almost start becoming the niche itself. People follow you because they want your take on things, almost regardless of what it actually is that you end up talking about. Business influencer and investor Grant Cardone is a great example of this. He started out teaching only automotive sales, then broadened out to sales in general, then marketing and money and business in general. Now he's kind of gone back over to focusing mostly on real estate investing, but still from car sales specifically to being one of the leading influencers of business in general. It wasn't quick, but it's certainly impressive, no matter what you think of the guy. So don't be afraid to niche down. You'll develop a far more loyal audience that actually buys frequently, and if you ever get to the point where you fully tap that audience out, you can always broaden it back out again later. If you'd like to learn the exact strategy I use to get clients to their first $10,000 a month with very small audiences, sign up to my free workshop at jamesmcallisteronline.com/workshop. Otherwise, check out this video here where I talk more about how and why you should choose a specific person to target rather than a specific niche itself. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have an incredible day.